I arrived at the college in October 2017 and found that the college was using on-premise Exchange to manage email services for all staff, not for students. And that struck me as an inefficient way of managing email provision for staff, given that the college was paying for Office 365 for staff and yet not making use of that functionality. Getting rid of our on-premise Exchange meant that we'd free up resources internally that we could devote to other things. We know that Microsoft are very good at providing 24/7 support and keeping the service going. It also meant that a lot of the issues around allowing for incoming email and supporting outgoing email and security around that and archiving, all of those services could be moved off-site as well. Then it was a question of finding a suitable partner to help us with some of the technical detail. This kind of work is something that you only do if you work in this context once. The one company that really stood out as understanding the process were Identity Experts, because they seem to have a lot of experience in the area. They saw all the angles, more of the angles and the issues and the potential problems than other companies did that we talked to.
The original brief was to encapsulate mailboxes from on-site and basically consolidate the systems of both on-site, on-premise Exchange and cloud-based Exchange, with the target being 100% cloud delivery. This was provided using Exchange hybrid solutions and the connectivity which was already existing to their student cloud-based mailbox delivery.
We had Gary come in at the beginning of the process, and the first thing he did was health check our on-premise Exchange, and he uncovered at least half a dozen issues that we didn't even know that we had with our Exchange server set up, that he quickly ironed out and solved, but in a way that I was very pleased to see was a methodical and careful approach.
A report was given to management at Barnsley College regarding any issues that were found around the best practice of Exchange, the current configuration and the backups. Changes were then made to the systems using the change process, which is already incorporated in Barnsley College procedures, and these things were fixed in order to create a good baseline for improving the situation and installing a hybrid solution.
So before he made a change, he provided some documents about what exactly he was intending to do, how he might roll those back, and those documents were the request for change documents that we use internally. So he was able to fit in and align with our internal processes in a way that was really pleasing.
We effectively delivered a solution which I now believe is coming towards the end of the migration process, with pretty much 100% success rate on mailbox moves.
I would recommend Identity Experts for this particular service because they know what they're doing. The person that they provided was someone who aligned very quickly with our own internal processes and our culture, and was able to fit in well with the team of people that I've got here.